Welcome everyone to today's video. Today's video will be very brief because I'll be showing you beginner steps on FTX exchange. So let's assume that you've already watched my previous video and you're already familiar with FTX. Now let's get to the meat of the matter, and you get to see how you navigate your way through FTX in the next few minutes. First of all, let's say you just signed in. The first thing you want to do would be to deposit. Okay, so this is where you click, and then you click on wallets. After clicking on wallets, you're going to be seeing a list of coins, just like you're seeing balances, deposits, withdrawals, positions, fields, and conversions. Under balances, you're going to see a number of coins and their balances. So let's say you wanted to deposit Bitcoin or USDT. All you needed, so let's say it's for USDT you're starting with, you click on deposits. When you click on deposits, it's going to give you a number of options. This is if you're depositing USDT via the Omni deposit address, you copy this. If you're depositing USDT via ERC20, then you copy this. If you're depositing USDT via TRC20, then you copy this. Okay, it's really that simple. And if you want to deposit Bitcoin, all you need to do is to click on deposits. Okay, you click on deposits and it's going to generate the Bitcoin wallet address to give to you. So let's say you wanted to deposit USD. Okay, once you click on USD, you're going to be getting different options. You can actually, on FTX, the USD has different USD in the USD basket. For example, there's TUSD, there's USDC, there's PAX, there's BUSD, there's HUSD. All of this makes up the USD basket on FTX. So sometimes you see people tell you, send me your TUSD address, and you just get it from here. Okay, I think that's it. And then if you want to withdraw, it's the same thing. You quickly click on withdraw, and then you choose what kind of USD it is you want to withdraw. So let's say I wanted to withdraw the TUSD. I click on that, and then so let's say I click on that. So I'm going to put in the amount of USD. So I wanted to withdraw 100 USD. Put in your TUSD address, your 2FA, your withdrawal password, and voila, that's it. So on converts, you could use this button to exchange or to change from one token to the other. Okay, so let's say I have some USD right now, and I would like to convert this to USDT. All I need to do would be to come here. I'm converting from USD to what coin am I converting to? Theta. So let's say it's Theta. Then input, let's say converting over let's say I'm converting this to FTT. Okay, let's say I'm converting this to FTT, and then let's say I'm putting in about $200. Okay, so if I'm putting in $200, just a minute. Okay, so I think that's ready. So I'm converting it at 56.09 dollars. Okay, so I click on converts, and that's done. Okay, so my I've converted my USD to FTT. Okay, so that's that about deposits and withdrawals. So, okay, so let's say you want to, please ensure you watch my previous video, because there I did a more elaborate presentation. Okay, now for those of you who are asking about sub accounts, let me explain quickly why you need the sub account. The FTX exchange doesn't really have an isolated margin per se. If you were to fund just one account, then you're trading on that one account. Your trades uses the entire collateral that is in that account. And this may not be what you want, because you may actually want to isolate your trades away from a larger part of your deposit, of your collateral. So that's where isolated margin comes in. All you now need to do is to create a sub account, move part of your funds which you want to be used only for that trade into the sub account. For example, let's say you have $500 in your account, your main account, and then you create a sub account. So let's say you wanted to take a position with $20, and the maximum let's say the maximum risk you want to take on that trade is $100. So you send $100 to the sub account, then you take your position with $20. Also, let's say you have $500 in your account, and then you want to take a position with $100, and you don't want to risk more than $100. The same thing, you transfer $100 to a sub account, and then you take your position with $100. If you were on 10x, so that means that at minus 100%, you would be liquidated because you do not have extra funds in that sub account. It's only the $100 you deposited, and then you used the entire $100 to place a trade. But if you were to deposit $100 in the sub account, then let's say you traded with $20, you know, at 100%, at negative 100%, you're only going to be seeing minus $20, and you still have $80 as, you know, free collateral. Okay, so I'll be showing you how to create that. So I click on this, and then I click on sub accounts. Once you click on sub accounts, you're going to be seeing this is a list of my sub accounts for this particular account. So let's say I click on manage sub accounts. If you click on that, then you're going to see okay, for example, right now I am on my tests account, my challenge account, okay, the little account I've been trying to grow from $400. So now I can click here to create a sub account. So let me say I want to call this tutorial. Okay, so I'll just click on create sub account, and it's created. So when you look at the list of sub accounts I have here, tutorial is here too. So now let's say I want to transfer funds between sub accounts. Now let's say I want to move, what coin am I trying to transfer? So let's say it's USDT, and I'm trying to transfer this from my this is actually my challenge account, so I called it day trade savings, and then I'm moving this from that to the destination account, should be the tutorial account, and then you put the size of USD. So let's say it's 200, I'm transferring. I'll do that and then click on transfer, and it'll automatically move the money, the $200, from the day trade savings account or my challenge account to my tutorial account. Okay, so I was actually using this sub account for my savings after trading for the day, before I eventually decided to use it for the challenge. So now let's me edit the name. Now look at something. I'm on day trade savings, which is my challenge account, and I cannot edit this because I'm actually on that account. So what I'll do to edit this would be to move to a different sub account. So if I were to move to a different sub, I just clicked on day trades, so I can now see the edit icon here. So let's say I'm editing the name to small challenge accounts. Okay, small challenge account. So then you just click this, and that's done. So basically, this is how you create sub account, this is how you deposit, this is how you withdraw. Now let's say I want to take a trade. I click on futures because I want to trade futures, and then as already explained in the previous videos, you have so many options of markets to trade. So we'll have futures, we'll have spots, we'll have stocks, leverage tokens, volatility indexes, and sorry, not volatility indexes, crypto volatility. You have prediction markets, fiat, which includes your conventional currencies and all that. So I click on this. Okay, so now let's say I want to trade BTC PEP. I just clicked on BTC PEP. It takes me to okay, sorry, this is not the account, so let me go back to my small challenge account. Okay, so I just came back to the small challenge account, and you can see that this is my leverage. This is where I have my leverage. Okay, so I have my total collateral. This includes, the total collateral is actually the total amount of money you have in that account, plus or minus your loss, plus or minus your profits. Okay, if I'm losing, then this total collateral will keep reducing. If I'm profiting, then this total collateral will keep profiting, it will keep increasing. The free collateral is a function of the total collateral minus the used margin or the used collateral. So let's say I have $1,500 here in this account. It means I've actually placed a trade with over $600 in the account. Okay, I've actually placed the trade with over $600. So shortly I'll be heading to where the trades are taken. So let's see that. Okay, this is the account. So I'm actually on 5 positions, and from the notional sizes, this is over $1,213. So which means I actually took a $100 position on AVAX, $100 here. This is about 1,687. This should be about $200. I took $100 here too. Okay, sorry, this is not up to $200. This is 100. This is, it should be 150. So 250, 350 is $100 to 450. Should be $100 as well, or $70. So about $500 plus, $520 or so. So when you come back here, you see that it's roughly checks out. So I'm trading with over $500 plus dollars. All right. So, and this leverage is not your leverage. Okay, this is my leverage, maximum account leverage. It's already set on 10x. What this means is that I am actually trading 3.75x leverage of this 10x. The fraction of the 10x which I'm using is just 3.75 based on my accounts, the risk management. Now, if I were not managing my risk, normally these trades, taking 5 positions with that amount, $500 out of $5 or so, this is supposed to increase. The reason this is not increasing by much is because the trades are profitable. Okay, so if I were to be running at a loss, then this leverage would be increasing. Okay, so you can actually adjust your leverage, and I've told you on some forums that when you are already on a position, you don't start adjusting firms. You don't start adjusting leverages, because when you do that, then you tend to, let's say you're trying to outsmart the exchanges. So let's say you were on $100 position on 10x, on 50x, and then you are about to get liquidated, and then you quickly change the leverage back to 10x so that you don't liquidate. It doesn't work that way, because you definitely still get liquidated. Okay, and when you try to reduce your margin, your leverage, you should understand that you're now reducing that leverage at the expense of more funds, more of your collateral. Okay, so they would actually reduce the leverage for you, but then they would take up a higher position size for you. Now, if you were to not reduce the leverage, you should just leave it there, rather than trying to run helter skelter, seeing what you can do to save your positions. Always plan your trades in advance. Okay, always plan your trades in advance before you execute them, so you know the maximum risk limits which you can afford to take. All right, so this is the first video, and I'm hoping this was very helpful, and you'd be able to navigate your way around the FTX exchange once you log in. All right, so there'll be series of other videos. I hope this checks out real good. Comments below, then let me have your feedback. Let me see if there's any video request you want me to do. Just tell me on the forum, then I'll do it. Thank you very much, and good night.